Hello and greetings, my fellow Lone Darkins. Welcome to base customization ideas for the upcoming DLC in part 6 of the Tales from Far Territory DLC. And that is actually a lovely bug I wanted to show off because we had an aurora last night when I was just getting out here in the pensive lookout. That'll be our first place. This is Timberwolves finally stopping. They were, because there was aurora, they were doing that the entire night. One of them's still glowing, too. Oh, weird. But anyway. Alright, welcome to Pensive Lookout. We're going to do Upper Bleak Inlet first. Not bad. It's not a bad... The view is amazing. Quite a bit of stairs, and I wonder, can we customize around it, or is it only the interior? Because we have decent storage here. Yeah, this is 30 kilograms right here. Could I add around here? Do I have a radius in, like, Fallout? I don't know. Okay, let's head back up. Oh, that is a beautiful view. A little bit too much stairs, and there's too many Timberwolves for my liking. I mean, other than the view, it doesn't have a lot going for it, I think. Yeah, not really my cup of tea. Gotta be said, yeah, very nice view, though. Now, as we get in here, first a couple things I would do. I would leave that, because that just kind of... I wish we could take that with us. I don't know if we can yet. It'd be interesting to see if I could take that with me. I'd love to take that, put that somewhere else. We could pretend we're having board meetings. It would be great. I would definitely probably take out the cabinet, all that along that area. We'll keep the bed, of course. Take that out. One slot stove. Yeah, I would free up a lot of it. It's not a bad spot. But among bases, I would choose probably not my top. I've come out here, I've hanged out for a couple days, I've killed little Timberwolves, and then I just kind of left. Didn't really pull me in any direction. Let me know what you think about that one. It's not really a yes for me. Kind of occasionally I'll come out here, but yeah, it's definitely not home. But next up, let's head over to that radio station building. And then welcome to the Echo 1 radio tower. Definitely probably not my choice because it's just really far out. I mean, there's Timberwolves. You could get by for a while, but I think even I thought about commuting from to Lower Bleak Inlet, but then coming back up the rope every day. Yeah, not worth it at the end of the day, I think. I think you'd have to cut your day way short. And view-wise, well, you can't... Well, there's fencing everywhere to protect you from kind of shimmying down. So really in this area, other than by the rope, you can't really shimmy down. Which is sad. I mean, it does have a nice view, though. Yeah, it has to be said. We'll also cover that broken lighthouse as well. Just in case we get to customize that one, I would love to work on that one. That would be really nice. How about let's go inside. Yeah, it just kind of comes down to location, location, location. This just isn't really viable. Probably fun to mess with. I'd love to see if we can take that board we saw earlier. Like, I'd love to take this locker. That would be nice. We could put all our medical in it.
That'll come handy.
Yeah, let's actually get a light so you can just see this a little better. Oh, can I take the time clock? Well, we could punch in and out. Oh, I really hope we can grab that. And this, I would like to take a lot of things, actually. We could have a lot of fun with this. I definitely like to clean up the floors. Take this out. Leave the lockers. The lockers are always really nice. Oh, I did need some water. Yeah, like, can I take the buttons and some of the lights? I think if you could actually take the lights and you could all put them in one place. Just think of the light show you'd have during an aurora. Man. Yeah, but yeah, definitely clear out this stuff. I mean, let's see how much drawer space you do have in these. It's not... Is the bigger one, is that 5 or 10? I want to say 10. Yeah, so I mean... some people might organize a little bit better, more than I do, but... Also, I would definitely like to, I don't know how viable it is, but take all this out if we can. Get a workbench in here, get some storage, of course. I would take all these clocks and the fun stuff. Yeah, definitely put in somewhere else. Oh, if I could grab the phone too. Yeah, not very small, and I would say I wouldn't really recommend it. Probably pop up here to grab stuff, though, for the base when you decide what you want to do. So next up, let's start hitting places in Lower Bleak Inlet. Okay, we're at the Canery worker residences. And this cabin is usually kind of one of my go-to cabins, because I'll usually go up there, I'll use the 6-slot stove and the broken lighthouse, and then I'll sleep down here usually. And you got a couple fishing huts as well. It's really nice. If I'm staying out at Bleak Inlet, this is normally where I hang out. As I said, you also got a bear over here. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Out of the way of the Timberwolves, you won't really be triggering them unless you really need to. And there's a nearby cave, the bear cave, if you go all the way straight down this way, where you can hang out to get rid of that cabin fever just in case. Well, let's pop in. Into the fireplace. Yeah, this is cozy. I like it. It's not a lot. Like, you probably can't. It's already got a lot of pictures anyway. Oh, could we grab the clock? Oh, that would be great. I think it's very doable, though. It's small, but it's efficient. You could get a crafting table in here, I think, if you take out... If you can take, especially take out this as well. Definitely get a crafting table. If you get a workbench in there. Get some extra storage. Really, honestly, this would be perfect. I'd love to grab that as well. That would be good. Yeah. Definite possibilities. What I think of next, yeah, let's... Oh, the lights, too. I don't know if we can take those. But we'll head over to the Broken Lighthouse to check that out as a possibility. At the Broken Lighthouse, we have a lot of bunnies as well. That's not bad. Yeah, there's fishing out here. We've got rabbits. Not bad at all. So maybe we will get to customize this. I mean, it's got a bed, but you're gonna have to keep the fire going, otherwise you're not gonna have a good time. The big draw of this place, though, is, yeah, that 6-slot stove. Only one out here, I believe, out here on this map, but it's lovely. You really can't. No, actually, I take that back, because I think there's one in that little break room eatery they have down by there. I think that is a 6-slot as well. Maybe we'll see if I'm remembering that one right or not. So maybe we could clear out the snow. That would be nice. Oh, that would be lovely. Though not really viable, probably, with the open ceiling here. Yeah, if I could clear that out, get a bed going maybe there, like a proper one. I don't know if we could clean that up. That'd be kind of cool, so you could go look out a little better. But, yeah, the main draw is the 6-slot stove. It would be nice if we could disassemble that and reassemble that somewhere else. Oh, that would be lovely. But I think up next, oh, we got well fed as well. Let's go check out some of the trailers leading up to the cannery. Okay, so I thought we'd check out these trailers out first, because we don't get around here too much. It's kind of nice to that little island out here, though. That is nice. But it's, yeah, off away from the cannery a bit. A little bit out of the way. But these are your generic trailers that we usually have in Long Dark. It's nothing exceptional. You do... This one does feel a bit longer, though. I'm actually going to grab some wood, because we're going to do the cannery interior as well. But I might be sitting there for a bit as we wait for an aurora. Grab some soda real quick as well. Even though this is Pilgrim Wheel, we still got to keep them alive. I would love to grab all these calendars, though. Let's find out how many calendars maybe are in the game and grab those. I would just come here to grab stuff, really. And the beds are nice. Could maybe stack them together a little bit better, but yeah. And I think this one is pretty much spot on. Oh yeah, a little bit different setup, but yeah, I would probably do the same thing. I tried to get rid of these if I can. I mean, you can stock stuff in the interior of these, but nah, I think you'd be alright just scrapping the majority of this, I think. Alright, so let's go check that other trailer not too far from the cannery, and then we'll get to the cannery. Okay, so I thought we'd check out these trailers out first, because we don't get around here too much. It's kind of nice to that little island out here, though. That is nice. But it's, yeah, off away from the cannery a bit. A little bit out of the way. But these are your generic trailers that we usually have in Long Dark. It's nothing exceptional. You do, this one does feel a bit longer though. I'm actually going to grab some wood because we're going to do the Canery interior as well. But I might be sitting there for a bit as we wait for an Aurora. Grab some soda real quick as well. Even though this is Pilgrim Wheel, we still got to keep them alive. I would love to grab all these calendars though. Let's find out how many calendars maybe are in the game and grab those. I would just come here to grab stuff really. And the beds are nice. Could maybe stack them together a little bit better, but yeah. And I think this one is pretty much spot on. Oh yeah, a little bit different setup, but yeah, I would probably do the same thing. I tried to get rid of these if I can. I mean, you can stock stuff in the interior of these, but nah, I think you'd be alright just scrapping the majority of this, I think. Alright, so let's go check that other trailer not too far from the cannery, and then we'll get to the cannery. Okay, so the cannery is just around the corner. These are the washed out trailers. Really only one trailer. Like, if we get an outside fire barrel, that would be awesome. The matches over there. Yeah, Pilgrim, so there's a lot of loot. And this way is kind of out of the way, but it is normally on Interloper. I wouldn't recommend this one because there's a lot of timber wolves. You're not going to get a lot of peace unless you don't want it. So it's a typical trailer. I would like to clear out, yeah, these big things here. Get a workbench, storage. It'll be interesting to see, do we have to break this down, or can we break this down in the building without having to go through the whole passing time thing or anything? It'll be interesting to see how much gameplay versus realism there'll be in that. All right, next up, last but not least, we'll go check out the cannery. Now, I've spent quite some time at the cannery before. Not something I really recommend, though, just because the timber wolves are always kind of keeping you busy. If you don't mind that sort of thing, it could be okay. But vast majority of your time, you're going to have to keep dealing with timber wolves and that mechanic. And to me, it kind of got old rather quickly. But aesthetic-wise, it is really nice. We're going to go check that trailer out first. I don't think we're going to see anything new in there, though. It's a pretty small trailer. Not much to do with that. Yeah, I'd definitely like to get rid of this if we can. If I could take that stuff too, I would love to take some of these cups and things. Ooh, maybe in that trash can. Oh, hey! I guess I never really looked in there because I'm usually an interloper, so yeah, that's kind of cool. I'd like to take that as well. Getting a hockey stick would be great. But yeah, at a workbench, etc. It's a general thing I would do. I'd keep the fridge, though. Nice to have a little mini fridge. Okay. So we're just going to go across the way and check it, because I don't think... I'd also like to make a shortcut to here, because I think there's a mod that does it, where you can add a rope to the end. Because otherwise you have to, every time you're going in, if you're going to stay in the inside of the cannery, after you unlock it, there's a whole bunch of work you have to do. You have to go through the puzzle every time. Not really a puzzle, but you got to go up over here, then over there. It's a bit of work. So I doubt we'll be able to customize in here. But I do want to go check out the area over here. Because I might be thinking maybe the exception to the rule. I'd love to be in that boat, though. That'd be awesome. And for the longest time, I actually forgot about this. Yeah. Technically, I hope so, because I would love to clean this up. I'd keep that, because that looks awesome. Yeah, we get rid of this and all that, of course. Got a fire barrel. Maybe at least push the benches back. Keep the lockers. Get rid of that, and of course all of that. Get a workbench, storage. It would make the place a lot nicer, a lot more viable. And you got plenty of room. You got plenty of space to put things. I think you can make some really dope setups in here. I mean, I think you can make it look really, really nice. You got an awesome view of the coast there. I think this is, yeah, one of my top choices. Not my, maybe, yeah, it'd be pretty close. I think I would probably prefer the broken lighthouse or the cabin across the way, though. Just because it's in a good central location. You got a fish, you got a bear. You're pretty set in that regard. Then last, I'm going to go set up and hopefully we get the Canery tonight so we can go in there and check that out. Okay, so we're in the Kenary interior. A lot of space. First thing you want to see, a lot of space. Get rid of these. Get rid of the wires if we can, because that's just a safety hazard. Yeah, get rid of a lot of that. Just maybe keep this thing in the corner, though. That's kind of cool. Get rid of all that, of course. Get rid of that. I mean, you got a lot of space to work with. Very nice. Of course, you're coming in, interloper and stalker, etc. You got a good chance of getting the wolf in here as well. Maybe keep that bench there to lay things. You do have the milling machine, and we do need a workbench in here, don't we? So we'd like to put one of those in here. We've got an ammunition workbench. We've got a drilling machine. Yeah, all you need is a forge and you'd be set, really. Oh no, we do have a workbench. So I never use this one, so I totally forgot. Apologies. And we got a fire barrel. I just don't normally craft anything out here. I usually just hit the cannery just to hit it, and then I take off. Definitely a lot of space. I'd like to... Well, if I could adjust that ladder, maybe get the top of those crates out, I could put some stuff up there. Maybe get rid of that. Yeah, lots and lots of space. And I'd love if we could get these working. Maybe even during Aurora, I could get that to open. Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah, but obviously try to get rid of all this if we can. Maybe leave this just for putting stuff on there, maybe. Clean up all the wires. Now, this does have one downside to it, though. You don't have a bed. And hopefully maybe we can craft like a really crappy makeshift one. Just to get by. Just so you don't get wear and tear in your bedroll. And there's lockers. I keep the lockers. Maybe get rid of some of this. Clear this out. Clear that as well. Unless you want to stack stuff on shelves, but then I think you'd be set. Be too bad. Get rid of these empty ones if we can. It would be nice. Clean this up. Can I turn this table back over? Hopefully, yeah, so you could set it up normally. Maybe keep the bathroom. Try to get that out since it's broken, but yeah, lots and lots of space, lots and lots of storage already. You do have to go to the upper part of Bleak Inlet to the Echo 1 radio station tower. You gotta go in that building to get the code, and then wait for the Aurora to come at night. So you can enter the code. And on Stalker Interloper, there's a wolf on occasion. But on that, this is not a bad one. Probably, though, and up to me, though, I would go for that cabin just by the broken lighthouse. Or the broken lighthouse itself, if that is going to be an option, hopefully. But otherwise, yeah, this isn't bad either. But I just kind of location deal with Timberwolves. I'd rather not. But if you want space, yeah, this is it. It's also, yeah, it's got the milling machine, it's got the ammunition bench. Got a fire barrel. If it had a forge, it would be perfect. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is a Bleak Inlet for you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And up next, I think we will probably head... Forlorn Muskeg, there's really not, other than I would say maybe that barn. That's probably going to be viable. So I might check that out as part of another video. But I think up next... Oh, we might tackle Mountain Town map. Because there's a lot to unpack there. That is probably the busiest with buildings map in the game. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video.